Palace players are trying to calm him down. It looks to me as if the referee might have said something to Wilfried Zaha that's upset him.
Willian. Away by Ledley.
I think Palace are defending really well. They've limited Chelsea, in particular the front three, to not many opportunities to get at the back four. They look organised, they look disciplined. Just a continuation of the way they played against Manchester United on Wednesday night.
Alonso. One attempt on goal by either team. Nothing on target as yet. Pleasing for Palace, frustrating for Chelsea. Matic forward, dealt with by Delaney, and back by Scott Dann. Benteke. Free kick against the Palace striker.
I didn't see that from John Moss. And Benteke had initially lost the first pass, and he's got to do better. He's got to stick to him when it comes up to him. And I thought he actually won the ball off Gary Cahill.
This time last year, Palace was 6th in the table. 11 points better off compared to their tally this season. They were talking about Europe. Chelsea was 16th, the position that Palace currently occupy.
Incredible the turnaround for both clubs. And Chelsea, yeah, they've added Alonso, and they've added
Azpilicueta. N'Golo Kanté. Chelsea, the standard setters in the Premier League so far this season. Win today would lift them 9 points clear of the field. Cabaye is penalised for that.
Yeah, it was late. Cabaye just slid in. Just a ball from Costa, just short. He tried to pull out. it made that John Moss had to give the foul. It's been a bitty game so far, lots of little niggles, stoppages, little fouls.
A lot of painting on lines by the referee. It's about the fourth time he's gone through this rigmarole. Is it really necessary on an occasion such as this?
He's obviously been told to use that as much as he can. He'll need a refill at half-time, I think.
Well, he got a new consignment arriving for Christmas. Blood on Costa's face. Conte. Azpilicueta. It's interesting, isn't it, Phil? In terms of the characters out there, Yohan Cabaye not afraid of a tackle, and he looks to be on the edge today. Diego Costa nursing a grievance or two. Zaha as well. There are lots of little elements, any one of which might explode.
Well, we've seen in the last 10 minutes how there are going to be tackles, there are going to be incidents, and it's a London derby, so you want that. It's important that John Moss doesn't get carried away, books the players that deserve it, and lets the little tackles, like the one from Cabaye, go without yellow cards being given. I've been impressed with Palace so far. I think of a team that's had a disaster this year. They look a team full of confidence in terms of what they're doing, the ability to stick to a game plan.
Alonso. Here's Zaha.
You'd probably say that Alan Pardew's quite fortunate, really, in a good way, that he's still in the job. Other managers have lost their jobs for far worse records than what Alan Pardew's going through, but it's good. He's got a chairman that's obviously a Crystal Palace supporter, wants to bring the glory days back to the club, and has persevered with his manager. It's good to see, particularly nowadays where 2 or 3 defeats and as a manager you can be sacked.
That's a free kick for Palace. Of course, the dynamic has changed a bit here with American part ownership of Crystal Palace, so it's not just down to Steve Parish anymore.
And this is the foul by Azpilicueta. He just too strong for him there. Christian Benteke.
Puncheon will deliver this. Wonderfully brought under his spell by Eden Hazard. This is Costa. Now it's Alonso. Half-hearted by Ward. Of course, he's on a yellow. And then they make a real hash of trying to clear the ball, but it doesn't cost them.
So nearly a devastating counter-attack. You saw the benefits of having Matic. He won the header. There was a brilliant pass inside from Hazard, and that touch from Costa there just set Alonso free, and Joel Ward just missed the tackle. He just couldn't quite find the pass out to Willian on that right-hand side. You saw the speed there, the way that they broke Chelsea.
Moses. Make his debut for Palace as a 16-year-old. Alonso. Matic. Hazard. Azpilicueta.
But it just bobbled on him. They'd have to be patient here, Chelsea, because there was every Crystal Palace player back, but just as he was about to hit it, just slightly bobbled on Azpilicueta. It's a distance that you probably wouldn't fancy him scoring from anyway.
Antonio Conte, just the second man in Premier League history to win 13 of his first 16 games in